did you see the Home Depot girl stuff?
I did not see the Home Depot girl stuff.
All right, so this is the new internet thing. All right. So the Home Depot girl, I think this all started like a week ago or something like that. It was a woman posted a selfie of her working at Home Depot, and she was very attractive. Okay.
Okay.
So she posted it, and everybody went bananas because they're like, wow, how can somebody this hot be working a 9 to 5 like this? Like, you would expect somebody like this to have a not in a bad way. They're just like, oh my God, like, we would think somebody like this would have a OnlyFans, like, you go girl, blah, blah, blah.
This is crazy.
It took the internet by storm. Very similar to when you see like a mugshot go viral because they're hot. Whether it's a girl or a guy, they go viral.
She
so this
killed
is
3 people?
basically,
Damn, she's bad.
yeah, exactly. This happened before. Like the last guy, I remember, got modeling gigs because his mugshot went viral. This was like a couple years ago. Yeah, so this happened. So everybody's like, oh my gosh, she's so hot, blah, blah, blah. She works at Home Depot. Everybody's, obviously making jokes about it, going crazy. That is the good part. That's fine. I mean, good for her. She goes viral. Yeah. Everybody on the planet wants to go viral at this point, and you would think that would be. Try. No, she didn't even try. She just said, pretty girls could work at a 9 to 5. I don't even know if she said that, but that's what the basis of the.
What I really find cool is that like maybe like she's really a chick that's really into like building stuff and all that. That was the aspect to me that was like, that's dope, because pretty women can build shit. So.
Well, you'll find out what she's into in just a moment, because now the story is going to take a hard left turn, and it's going to go down. It's going to go down because, like the internet has to do, they got to take things too far. So maybe the other day now, I saw that she posted another selfie, but I read the caption, and it was like, y'all taking things too far now. Y'all doxing me. Y'all found out where I work, and now I got to quit my job and move because of all this stuff. So apparently people found her address, put it out on the internet, found out where she worked, and I guess have been harassing her and harassing her at her job. They're probably calling the job. They're coming to look for her. I mean, she didn't go into detail, but I can definitely imagine there were phone calls being done to Home Depot. Yo, does the bad chick work there? I'm trying to nail her. I got some wood for her. I'm sure all kind of shit like that is going down.
A new hammer, doesn't she?
Oh my God! So you already know. You already know what people will probably do. So it's a shame that now she got to move. I think she got to move from her house too. She got to move out of a crib. She got to uproot her whole life because she was hot. And people can't handle it. What the hell is going on?
Yo,
just admire from afar and relax, dude.
This is getting crazy.
It is crazy.
This is crazy.
You're gonna dox this girl?
I knew it was gonna go to this direction when there was that one post that says, "Yo, you would expect her to be doing OnlyFans." That is just such an unhealthy mindset to already have. It's
right?
Like, oh no.
You can't just be hot now.
Nope. Like, you got to be doing some type of sexual thing if you're hot.
But I think that. Yeah, I guess it's pretty much the same sentiment when somebody was like, oh, it's good to see somebody hot not doing OnlyFans. I guess it's the same sentiment. That was basically what people were saying. Like, why do you expect everybody hot to be doing OnlyFans?
Yeah.
It's not,
There's some hot engineers out there, guys.
Yeah, and there's also a lot of people on OnlyFans that are not hot. Like, there's also that. Like, there's also a lot of people with an OF in their body.
There's a reason why people only showing feet.
Yeah, you're like, I would not sign up for that if you had a gun on my head right now, bro. I wouldn't sign up for that for free. So it's just sad, man. So I saw the post. She's talking about like, it's like she's tight about this. Obviously, like, the girl was just living her life, having a good time. She just wanted to post a nice selfie, and then all of a sudden, you got fucking creeps taking it this far. Disgusting. But I thought it was interesting that she is like a hardcore woman of God on her TikTok. She was like,
That's
yo,
awesome.
Like in the post, she was like, yo, this is going to be a good thing. Like the Lord is changing my life. He's shifting me over. Like, yeah, it kind of sucks. But like, then I was looking at her TikTok and she's reading Bible verses and doing Bible stuff. I think that's great. I think it's great. Whoop, there we go. I think it's awesome.
Yeah. That's
We need some
fact.
we need
I
more
think
women
that's
of
the coolest
God
thing.
on this planet.
Come on now.
I don't see enough.
Come on
I
now.
don't see enough men of God either, honestly. But still. Yeah, so, that's pretty cool. You asking what she's into. She's into God, bro. She's into Jesus Christ.
I love that.
Yeah.
I mean, she's gonna
Bible
definitely
study.
get some. She's definitely gonna be getting
like
if that's
brand
her
deals?
TikTok, there's gonna be a way more fans going into her TikTok. So she got traction. So I think that God is gonna be moving for her and moving her along. And she may be ending in a place where she wanna be. Whether it was working for a church, mega church, doing something, whoever. Who knows what she's gonna be doing, but it's gonna work out for her. I'm sorry that happened to you. I really am. We're not all animals.
She was talking about how she doesn't have brand deals yet though, so everybody was assuming that she's already popular and she's already a millionaire, and she's like, that's totally not true. I don't have any brand deals right now. That's not how this works. That's not how this goes. But I'm sure that she will very soon. She will soon. I'm sure some kind of Christian clothing brand will give her some free stuff. She was unboxing free. I didn't watch it, but I happened to see that she was doing it. I didn't feel like watching it.
Peerflex. She'll be on Peerflex soon. Make her an actress.
Peerflex.
Yeah, it's a Christian Netflix.
Oh yeah, I did see that. Where you got those corny movies on there.
Yeah.
My son's doing drugs, and then or somebody's in a coma and they come back to life, and you're like, oh God,
yeah. Jesus comes down.
I did see one Christian movie with Ja Rule. He was dating a preacher's daughter or something like that. Did you see that? I don't know what possessed me to watch it. I don't know why I was. I don't know.
You saw Ja Rule.
I was not high, or I was just let me just see this, and it was. It was what you'd expect. It was it was a Christian. It was a low budget, not even. It was a mid-budget Christian movie with Ja Rule. So picture whatever you think a mid-budget Christian movie with Ja Rule would look like. That's what it was. He was she was like, oh, baby, I want you to do Bible study. He's like, I don't give a fuck about no Bible study. I don't want to do none of that. And she's like, no, you have to.
God never saved me from anything.
Exactly. And then his mom goes into a coma and dies. He's like, oh, how could God do this? How could God do this? She's like, no, baby, it's not. It doesn't work like that. God can't do everything. And then at the end, they grow apart. They grow apart, and then he comes, there's a big moment at the end where he comes into the church. He's like, oh my God, I'm so happy here. He's like, yeah, he gives himself to Jesus and everything. It'd be great if he just became a Satanist at the end. That'd be just crazy. That's what I want to see. He's like, my mom died? Fuck that. I'm about to be evil now. I'm about to do some evil shit.
I worship the Lord, man.
I'm about to do some evil shit. Speaking of evil shit, listen, you already know what this is, but we're going to talk about this. Okay. This is pretty evil. So everybody's favorite Swiftie, Taylor Swift, is on the big tour that scammed millions of people.
Wait. Scam?
Well, yeah. Remember the ticket scam?
Oh,
I was playing the video for you in the car, and then you fell asleep. You didn't even care when it came out. I played the video, and nobody cared. I was like, well, I'm very interested in this. Yeah, well, she wasn't scamming people, but Ticketmaster and the scalpers, were scamming people. They were paying $800 to sit at the hot dog stand just to watch the show on the TV. They were paying, millions of dollars to go see fucking T Swift play the guitar.
I love nobody on this face of the planet to do this.
So the tour is out. The Eras tour is out and about. It's moving around the country. You might have sold your home to be there. If you did, I hope you had a good time. But there's some very disturbing rumors coming out about this tour. I've seen it on TikTok. I've seen it posted on major publications, even right before we did this show, because I'm like, I need to see if this is real or if I was hallucinating. Did I accidentally get dosed when I heard this and I was, fabricating this? And it is apparently very true that people who are that are attending this concert are wearing diapers so they don't have to miss a second of T Swiftie. That is insane.
Now you know you're retarded.
What? Y'all pissing yourselves? Because I don't want to miss one song that definitely sounds like the song that came before it.
You really tell me no, they're not taking the shit, but they have to be
I don't know if
taking
they're
shit, man.
shitting though. They
They have to
cannot be shitting. You
Listen, if you went far enough,
cannot.
they had to be shitting, bro.
I've heard of people doing this, but I've never heard of it in this amount. I've never heard of it in mass like this. Like they must have been a T Swift group chat, Facebook
I'm about
group.
to say, like, if there's a group chat on WhatsApp, Telegram.
They're like, yeah, because we paid $8,000 to be here just to walk in the building. We're gonna pay about another 120 for a wristband. And then I heard somewhere, I don't know if this is true, that she's doing like a 40-song set, which is great. That's cool.
Yes.
I've never seen the longest concert I ever seen, I didn't even see it in person, was I seen Dave Matthews Band goes like almost 4 hours. I've seen them go like 3.5 hours on stage multiple times on YouTube. It wasn't like one show. But I've personally never been to a show that was 40 freaking songs. So, I mean, you're getting your money's worth in some way if you're paying a premium price.
That's a crazy experience.
It is, especially if you're pissing yourself. That's even crazier. That's pretty fucking wild. And it's like, I'm just gonna go, or I'm just gonna hold it. I'm just gonna, like, how weak is the bladder really that we need to be doing? Is like, how, like, you're telling me that you don't feel shame pissing yourself?
That's why I know they're taking
voluntarily. Like, all right, you get into an accident, like you have to piss in a diaper or something, but like to voluntarily sit there and let it, my body couldn't even allow me to let it go. Like my body would not allow me to do that. Same. Wow. Insane. Oh my God.
Anytime I pooped accidentally, that's it.
Oh, what? When you shit yourself by accident?
Yeah. Worst experiences.
Do you want to talk about the time you shit yourself by accident?
Oh my God! All right,
this was great. If this
you want to hear a story? You want to hear a story? This is the one I'm thinking.
Is the laxative story?
This is an accident. I'll tell you the one. I'll tell you the one in high school.
There's another one. I was thinking of the one that happened with the laxatives.
Listen, no. This one is all the way in high school in the dorm. This was
all right.
Mr. Buy Rich. He laughed his ass off. Dave, brother.
Okay.
Yeah. We was in a dorm. It was late night, and I was sleeping, and I don't know what I ate. Never happened to me before. I was like 15, and it was like 2:00 in the morning, and I just woke up. I'm like, damn, what's going on? I get up, my stomach is killing me, and I just take a shit right there. I'm like, and I'm like, I just run out my room, go in the bathroom, and he's like, Rich is like, what's happening? I'm like, I just took a shit on myself, and all you can hear from the outside of the bathroom is him dying.
You shit yourself on the way to the bathroom, or in the bed?
I got up thinking, like, not in the bed, but I was like getting up out the bed thinking like, oh, my stomach is hurting, and then I shit right there in my box. And then I'm like, oh my God. So I run to the bathroom, and I'm sitting there, and I'm like, oh man, damn. And then I just hopped in the shower, and the whole time for at least 45 minutes, that man never stopped laughing.
I wouldn't stop laughing either. I didn't laugh the time I remember you shit yourself. That's a better one. That's a better one. You got to tell laxative? That one.
Which one was
when you ate the laxatives, and then you foolishly there was 2 critical mistakes, I think.
It was 2. I ate 2 of them because I thought one wouldn't work.
Yeah, you ate 2 laxatives.
Yeah, because it was the chocolate, and it felt weak. Nothing was happening, and I just said, oh, I'll be fine. And as I walk in, I'm like, and it just happens.
Yeah, but then you ate McDonald's though.
And I ate McDonald's.
You ate McDonald's, and then you shit yourself outside smoking a cigarette. Absolutely hilarious. I was on FaceTime when this happened. It was one of the greatest moments of the pandemic. Never forget it. So awesome. So well, now you're in training for next time you want to go. If you want to go see Taylor Swift, you can just shit yourself.
Ready.
You've done it already.
I'll be ready.
Been there, done that.
I'll be ready.
I'll be
ready, man.
She doesn't shit herself like I do. They need to like make a tour. They need to do a remix of one of those songs for the tour CD. They better be getting a free tour CD with that.
He got a diaper.
I'm at the concert with my diaper on because I don't want to miss my favorite song. She doesn't piss herself like I do. All the girls will be waving their hands, letting it fly. Letting it fly.
Let me poop.
Why would I wait for the bathroom line when I can stand right here and just pee the whole time? Wow. Shout out, you know what? But shout out to T Swift for getting the bag. You know, she's getting paid billions of dollars. You gotta love it. You gotta respect it. I got a question for you.
What's up?
Speaking of getting the bag, let's say you were born real as a woman and you were insanely hot. Okay?
I like how this is going.
You were really hot. You were. I mean, you are the hottest you could be as a woman. Okay.
Fuck a 10. I'm a 20.
You could be. Yeah. You are like the hottest you could be as a woman.
Bet.
Where do you think you would go in life? Would you? Now there's all the way on the other side of the spectrum. You could be like, you could totally prostitute yourself. You could be like a yacht girl. You ever seen, you know what a yacht girl is?
Yeah.
You could be a yacht girl. You could be a high class prostitute. You could be, you can go kind of in the middle where you do like porn. I would say that's kind of the middle because you're not telling yourself to everybody. You could do like porn. You could, and then it goes all the way.
Talents. It's just my look.
No,
do I have any talent?
I don't. I'm not. We're not gonna say. I'm not gonna add talents, right? And then you go all the way down. We're gonna use like a gradient to like a chick who does none of that, just works 9 to 5, blah blah. Where do you think you would fall on this scale if you were hot?
If I still am knowing my knowledge and who I am now and my personality, just switching over to a girl.
Yes.
I would definitely. I would be doing modeling, honestly, and then I would definitely be like working a regular job.
But what if why would you want to work a regular job and model?
Well, I'm saying like I would start off like regular job. I'd be because I like working. I love working, to be honest with you. But yeah, I would be probably trying to get into like entrepreneur, like modeling and taking pictures and stuff like that, and probably Black Pride type shit going on as a Black woman, and yeah. So I kind of be wild, but at the same time, low key sucking mad dick. So.
For free.
I mean, like, not for free, but like, So
like, you would be prostituting yourself.
No, not prostituting myself. I'm just saying,
so you're doing it for what?
Now, I'm saying I'm just me, but I'm a chick. I like sex.
Well, you're sucking dick for what?
Some hot dude that I'm probably dating. It's probably some boxer.
So you're sucking dick for fun.
No, I'm probably dating some guys, and if they fuck with me, I got
so you're sucking dick for fun.
I mean, they paying some bills.
Oh, okay.
Case, maybe.
All right. So you're getting something.
I mean, like I'm not prostitute, but I'm hot enough that like dudes are gonna like, take care of me regardless.
So you're gonna have sugar daddies, or one sugar daddy,
and it would be very private. I would never put it.
But you wouldn't be like. You would be after a guy you think is attractive.
Yeah, I definitely would be with somebody that was attractive. Okay. No doubt about it. Okay. I wouldn't be like, no doubt about it.
You wouldn't be like,
as long as he's working. But I like smart people, so I can see myself like a smart person.
Now, would you go 50-50 on the bills, or would you be like, nah, you taking care of everything?
I'll be old school woman. Like I wouldn't be
so
like.
So I'm saying you're sucking dick for love at this point. You're not sucking dick for.
No, I'm not sucking dick for love.
Yes, you are. You're going 50-50 on the bills.
Listen.
What
listen,
he's not.
There's no 50-50. There's no 50-50. Listen, I'm gonna
70-30?
I'm gonna be a modest woman. I'll be a modest model.
Okay.
I'm not showing no titties. I'm not showing no ass. I'm too self-conscious of that stuff now as a dude.
You're not. You love your body. You literally told me that when you walked into the gas. You walked into the gas station with your shirt off and you said, "I love my body."
I love my body, and it was hot as fuck. So that's different.
You were going into the gas station. The air conditioner would have been on.
My shirt was already off.
So you have taken pictures on Instagram with your shirt off already.
Have I?
Yes.
Taking pictures with
we have evidence because we talked about it on the show like 3 years ago.
Wait.
It's on one of the lost files.
Any picture.
Yeah, and then the guy, you posted your abs, and then a guy commented underneath like, "Yo, let's work out together."
During the pandemic. You know what? That's a different me though.
All right, this is a new you. All right, I respect that.
This
is the all right. So the new you won't do that.
The me now would be very more modest,
All right,
very more sexy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like I would try to find the one guy. But honestly, the guy I would try to date would be like an engineer or some type of scientist or some shit like that.
Wow.
Like I couldn't be around with like some stupid dude. Like I couldn't date a basketball player.
You wouldn't be like one of those girls that just come up on hunt athletes.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, I probably would like smash one in my 20s, like early 20s, but I'm like marrying one.
Wow, you really
get the fuck out of here.
Really laying out the timeline now. Wow.
you gotta lay it out.
I think I'd be dirtier than you, but I wouldn't go to porn per se. But I would try, like I would basically do what I do now in life. Just try and get by as much as possible without doing like what I need to do. Like I would get by with my looks as much as possible without having to fucking suck.
No, there would be a lot of guys that you wouldn't have a high body count.
No, I would have
a high body count.
I would try, like I would do anything I could to get paid from my looks, to get by from my looks, but without fucking and sucking. And without showing
I think you would have like 3 bodies. I think you would have like, that's it.
That's right. Maybe
you'll be in like,
you know what? Maybe I'll be a Victoria's Secret model. But as soon as somebody's like, trying to rub on my pussy and stuff, I'm done. Yeah. I'm out of there. I'm not trying to advance. When they try to
pull you on a yacht full of other girls.
No. Like once I hear like, hey girl, like we're going on this yacht party, it's gonna be rich guys. We're gonna, they're gonna try and fuck us up. Like, nah, I'm good on that. Yeah, like I'm gonna be
guys. If he was a chick, he doesn't do drugs now, so there's no way you're raping him.
I'm gonna be the girl that has the OnlyFans now, but doesn't show nudity. But she doesn't say that she doesn't. It's like you got to find out when you pay $25 that she doesn't show nudity, and then you're pissed off, but you already spent $25. That'd be me. I'd just be, I'd show skin. I'd show it off, but I wouldn't be playing on myself on cam. Not there's anything wrong with that, but that just wouldn't be me. I wouldn't want to do any of that. I wouldn't want to even put in that work. You know what I mean? To set anything up. Like I would just be really hot and do everything I can to toe the line before I'm doing anything sexual. Like
you'd be pulling me out of the mental hospital a few times more than it was in high school. Why? Yeah. If I was a female, I would definitely. If we were both women,
be crazier.
I would definitely have been way more depressed. Way more.
Why do you think that is?
Way more mental. Because the chemicals, the chemicals and how like I don't think
my brain can get any more different than it. I mean, I just need my body needs to change. That's it.
You add a period to that flavor.
I already have one. I already have it. What are you talking about? I have my period every month.
I have absolutely so much respect for women after like just each woman.
Yeah, like literally everything is just pain. Like you get period. No, I'm saying for them, like that's what I'm saying. Like everything that they got to go through is craziness. Like either got a period, or once the period's over, they got menopause. Oh no, okay, you want a baby? Well, the pregnancy sucks. Just there's so many things that could also happen to their body. It's just a lot.
The worst thing for me as a woman to it just and I think it's and I said this to my best friend. I said it would suck when that the whole birth control thing, when like if you're on it,
birth control,
and you get off it, you may not be attracted to the same person anymore.
Yeah, and just the other aspects of birth control that are horrible.
And but that just mentally knowing that something like that has that much a little pill has that much power over your mentality.
Yeah.
Scares the hell out of me. Like I could not imagine being a person like you fall in love with somebody and you're like, oh yeah, this is the person, you get off of it, and maybe you like ready and you just don't want to be with them anymore.
Right.
That would just fuck with me. Like, so just little things like that when I watch women, I'm like, I couldn't deal with that as a man. I couldn't if I had to deal with that.
You know what the other aspect is? I wouldn't even and also besides like the doing anything sexual, I wouldn't even want to be like a pop star. That's also too much work. Also too much work.
No, that's too much work.
I'm not starving myself. I mean, I guess if I'm doing Victoria's Secret, once in a while I gotta faint. Once in a while I gotta eat like a Snickers for the day, maybe like a lettuce sandwich. But I'm not doing like the pop star life. That's too much.
Wait. There's a factor that I didn't think. I love fighting. I would do the UFC.
You'd be a UFC fighter.
Oh my God, it would be a female UFC fighter.
Interesting. See, I don't.
That sounds lit.
I'm not fucking my pretty face up. You bugging out. You wilding out.
How
Bro.
about WWE star?
I'm not getting a concussion and then getting CTE later on in life. Like, you got to think about that. You're gonna be hot for nothing if your brains are scrambled. Like, you better be good. You better be good, because if you're not, you're gonna get fucked up, and you're gonna pay for it.
You don't make it to the UFC being bad, right?
You're gonna make it. You don't make it, but once you get there, there could be a lot better that ends up frying.
There's a lot better. That's a good point.
Frying your shit.
That's a good point. So, getting kicked in the face.
There has been news. There has been a lot of talk about this new alien news that went down in, I think it was Vegas, where a police officer saw something fall out of the sky, and then a Ring camera heard like a crash. Then, same night, couple minutes later, around the same time, a family called the police and said, "We just saw an 8-foot green creature in our backyard." We saw the body. Did you see the body cam footage of all this?
Yes, I did see it.
Wow. I mean, obviously you didn't see an 8-foot creature, but they did have body cam footage of something floating in the sky at that time. Did you see that?
Yeah, it was blue. Mm-hmm.
That was crazy.
It was
That was crazy. The people were freaked out. I mean, and it was like 5 people in that yard. It was not like 2 people that were drunk. Like, I saw an alien down by the trees over there. They seemed coherent. They seemed all right. They weren't fried. It's pretty wild. What do you think this is?
I think the son put a TikTok video out too, explaining like more of another video explaining more of like what he saw. It was interesting. What I think about it is that there's 2 spaces, right? Like, the whole thing with aliens is that I'm excited because I'm excited to see what's coming out more, because we also have a lot of these like high level agents that worked in the government coming out. They're reporting this. I forgot what his position was, but he did a conference last week talking about the relationship and there's over like 40 different species that they already know in space, and we basically need to stop doing certain things on this planet because we've been attacking them, and they just been like wiping it off, blah 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 blah. So you're hearing like government officials say stuff like this, and that's weird. But then there's another side where I have been seeing like people from other countries say, wait, why is it that only in America we hear all this alien stuff? We don't hear it in Africa. We're not hearing it in Russia. We're not hearing it in China. So if that's the case, that's one take that I'm like, yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. Why, it wouldn't make sense that only America is experiencing.
I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true. I don't think we're
not getting stories from anybody, and that's where like
I think because we're not in their news cycle. I don't think that's true.
Well, here's the interesting thing, right? Because somebody said that, but like when you have like you're on sites like TikTok, apps like TikTok, where the media, American media, can't control that. There's still no evidence. There's still not videos, because these videos will come out from.
Well, TikTok is relatively new in the world, and I guarantee you there have been many sightings in other countries. Mm-hmm. I guarantee.
Well, if anybody's watching this, post us, share some videos from other countries.
Yeah, I don't believe
what's going on, because we need to hear it from other countries. Because I did see like an African leader talk about this too. It's like, we don't have any alien sightings out here in Africa, so what's going on over there? So it's hard for us to believe it. Somebody also pointed out that somebody from long ago that worked for the government said that this was propaganda, that this was all going to be set up, and this was all set up and planned. So there's a lot of theories, but I don't believe we're the only species in the universe.
I think if you believe we're the only species in the universe, you're sadly mistaken.
No, not weird.
You're bugging out, and you're narcissistic, because how could we be the only things? How could we? The world does not revolve around us. It revolves around you, because you think that way, but there's no way. Mm-hmm. There's no way in the galaxy we're the only things around. Now, for anybody who's afraid that this is an alien invasion, or anybody thinking it's an alien invasion, I don't think there will ever be an alien invasion.
No,
I don't think there will ever be an alien invasion, because the way you think about it when you think of an alien invasion is the aliens find out about us and they come to conquer us, bruh.
They're already here. They've been here forever.
Had a relationship with our government. You are
Seriously.
bugging if you don't think that's true. There's no way that there has not been a relationship between our government and an alien species.
That's
I
a
wouldn't
fact.
even put it past them to be giving up humans for experiments to the aliens. Like, don't even. I think this was like there was an alien or two driving around UFO. They might have been a little too sauced up. They crashed out. They're like, oh shit, and they went down. And then one of them was in the yard. He's like, I told you, don't be going to people's yards, you fucking idiot. And it was just like a big fiasco. They got back to the planet and they were like, yo, you guys are fucking dumb. Like, what are you doing? You guys are amateurs. You guys are banned from flying for like, for like a light year or two now. You making shit hot right now. We already been out there. Like, now the men in black are gonna go to the people's houses and pew, hit everybody with the fucking with the little beep with the little light thing.
The scariest story I've ever seen, and my boy Kwame showed me this one, is this video where two men in black came into this, like, I believe a hotel.
Oh, you're talking about a classic video.
That classic one. Yeah, if y'all ever seen that one, go check that one. And the woman talks about the experience and she felt like they were reading her mind.
Yes.
That was one of the seeing that video was really cool.
I read a whole book called, I think it's called The Black Diaries. And
I know what you're talking about.
A lot of it is about Men in Black encounters. Like the guy that wrote many other paranormal books, and people wrote him and talked about their experiences with Men in Black, with women in black, and stuff like that. They come to the houses. Like, it's wild stuff. I definitely believe in it. I definitely believe in the Men in Black. That if you out there looking for too much information, they're gonna find you. There was the old story of what's the guy's name from SNL, and he was in the Coneheads. Oh my god.
Oh,
what's this guy's name?
I feel like I know what you're talking about.
Hold on, I'm gonna find it right now.
But while you look for that, a lot of people even thinking Antarctica is home to aliens as well, because there's been a lot of stories of people going to Antarctica, and but remember how I told you we were talking about the shark and what's scarier, the shark, and I was like, no, what's scary to me is squids.
Yeah.
And there's, I forgot the name of the creature, but there's apparently, and people like the guy, there were posts on Twitter, and multiple people have come out and said stuff about this, and they're like, they went out to Antarctica and they went into the ocean, they looked down and they saw this creature that can shapeshift into like different forms.
Wow.
And it has this fucking this ability to like paralyze you in the water for like 100 miles or something like that, or whatever, yards or something. And it is like they were terrified, and they basically, people were posting on Twitter and different media, they're like, we seen the face of evil. Like,
you won't see me in the fucking depths.
And I think that's like some alien shit right there. And I think that's also one of the cases that I think aliens will be like under ocean, because it's the easiest place to hide from us. It's like, we don't have the technology to be down there. Right. So if they're here, it's best to set a base right there in the ocean.
So the guy was Dan Aykroyd. SNL, very famous comedian. He said he has a famous story about one time he was involved in a documentary on aliens, and it was like in the middle of Manhattan. They were shooting it. He said they go out on break. They go out and he sees like this black car in the middle of the city, like pull up, and it's like there's a man in black there. I forgot what he said he was doing, but he saw the man in black. He saw the guy in the black suit, and he got a weird vibe from the guy. Like, he was like, what the hell's going on? It was like some weird stuff, right? So then Dan ends up going back into the studio, and the documentary got cut right there. They said, we're not shooting anymore. Like, all of a sudden, everything was fine. They just went on break, took 5, 10 to go smoke, to go chill. He sees the guy in black. They come back, and they're like, documentary's off. We're not doing it. Show's done. Out of nowhere.
Wow.
Very, very, very crazy. Very crazy. There's been a lot of talk, and not good talk at all, about the new HBO show, The Idol. You saw it, Crow.
I did see it.
How did you feel about this show? You saw 2 episodes, correct?
I seen both 2 episodes today.
First 2 episodes.
Watched it with my girl. We watched both episodes. Here we go. I think it was good. I liked it. I liked it. I enjoyed it. Not that it doesn't have any problems, but I look forward to seeing where it's gonna go.
Wow.
And I'm literally gonna do an episode, and I'm gonna analyze it even deeper so you can literally tonight. So that will be up soon. Yup. It's crazy that this show's the one that's gonna make me come back on my channel, but I have to. Like it's crazy.
What do you like about this show? Well, to those that don't know, what is it? The show is about. It stars the singer The Weeknd and some other people, and it's like they have a toxic relationship. But The Weeknd plays like a club owner, right? And it's about a toxic relationship between him and like a model.
So the Weeknd is a self-help guru who's also a leader of a cult, a sex cult. That is his position.
Interesting. But he runs a club though.
He runs a club as well. And Jocelyn, who is Lily Rose Depp, she is the idol, the pop star singer whose mother just died the year prior. She had a mental breakdown, and the show just basically opens up with her showing a bunch of range of emotions and her ability. And the cast is really interesting. It's funny because it's everybody else around them so far that's really more interesting than the main two people, The Weeknd and Jocelyn. So, but the oh my god, the cinematography is fantastic. I love the art style of the way they went with the direction of it. Every other star in the show is fantastic. Great lines. They were funny, and I read something saying that it was supposed to be satire, and people are like, oh, it's this and that. I think that it still has a lot of that element of satire, and the show, in my opinion, is purposely not taking itself serious, and which is interesting. And I think that is a mix. I think that there are audiences taking it dead ass literal, and then there's people that's able to see the nuance of it, and they're like, oh, okay, they're making fun of themselves, because she literally makes fun of. She hates her song. And this song is like a big deal. She hates this song. Everybody around her is being fake. They're making money off of her. So it's interesting. Is the acting great with the two main people? No. There's a lot of corny moments. The Weeknd has a lot of weird moments, but I feel like they're trying to do something with him. And I'm really curious of what his character is supposed to be doing and what's his storyline supposed to be in Jocelyn's as well. Because I see they're purposely keeping the attention away from her for a little bit, and they're just showing off like she's emotionally broken, but she's like playing like, oh, I'm not going to express my emotions, I'm not going to talk about my trauma, I'm not going to talk about my feelings. She doesn't want to do it, and it's coming out in really ridiculous ways and unhealthy ways. And I think she's a fucking chain smoker in this. It's crazy, dude. And I think they're playing on the fact that she's not dealing with her emotions. And it's interesting. Give me your opinion.
Me?
Go ahead.
I didn't watch it.
You didn't watch it?
Hell no. I saw parts of it, and I'm like, absolutely not. I saw scenes of it. I was like, no. That's why I was so adamant that you watch it. I'm like, I don't want to see this. Somebody needs to see it though, and it's not gonna be me. I'm like, you gotta see it.
I feel like you did. I feel like you did me dirty, but I actually enjoyed it. We actually enjoyed it.
Yo, something in me told me you were gonna like this show. I thought about it. I'm like, he's gonna like. You're gonna like literally be the only person on the internet. Once we post this, this is gonna be the only.
Luckily, I'm not.
This is going to be the only video that I am aware of that praises this show. I have never seen it. Every time I see people talk about it, garbage, it sucks, cancel it, blah, blah, blah.
It's not the worst. It's not the worst thing.
I saw clips and I was like,
it's not the worst thing. I will say the scenes with The Weeknd, his lines are so bad.
Yeah, well, the guy's the star of the show, so
his lines are so.
I'm not trying to. That's a star.
But but what's funny is that I'll give y'all one scene because everybody probably seen this one scene. He goes to her house. He goes to Jocelyn's house, and he goes to Jocelyn's house, and he's like, cringiest thing I've ever seen. It was so awkward. It was horrible. It was the worst scene I ever seen a male. It was disgusting. mind you, Jocelyn's assistant, best friend Leia does not like this man. She's told to go open the door for him and tell him to come in, invite him in. She opens the door, the craziest squeaky door sound ever. It was horrible. It was horrible. Yes, from the gate, and he comes and he kisses her.
The friend?
He kisses a friend.
On the mouth?
In the mouth. It was.
And what did she do? She's like,
She basically immediately disgusted, right? And I'm like, whoa, that was weird. That was weird. Hell? Okay, so now he's like, he gets in the house, he's sniffing pillows, he's fucking doing coke. It's his character is wild, and he's in the mirror saying, "Angel, Angel."
Did he like put a bag over her head or something?
Bro,
I'll choke her out.
And he basically, she comes down the stairs. She's in this robe, sexy robe, red robe. It's so hot. And she comes down the stairs and he says, "Hello, my angel," whatever. And it gets to the part where she shows him her song and everything else like that. And it gets to their first sexual scene. Now, the internet went crazy about, oh my God, it's not as extreme porno. Like Euphoria had way better scenes sexual wise. All he did was like put the robe over her head and then take a knife and then cut a hole into it and was like, "Now you can sing." It was corny as fuck.
Oh my God.
But by the second episode, you start to realize something about his character. You see the whole thing of him setting it up where like he owes people money, and he has this whole scam thing where he has women that he's supposedly under his label and everything else like that, and he's playing a character with Jocelyn, and that's clear. So that's where I'm like, okay, is he like, I know he's faking
the
when
character
he's talking.
Playing a character.
Yeah. So I know he's faking and acting like this innocent. No, I know he's faking when he's doing this whole thing about trying to get her attention and get her involved and get closer to her. I know that's the fake, because he has this like slight thing where he's like switching personalities. But I'm like, is this gonna be his real thing, or his real personality is gonna show up? Because he's like purposely doing a bunch of corny shit.
Well, they better do it in 3 episodes, because I think it's only gonna be 5.
It's only 5?
5 or 8. 5 or 8, but I think it's 5 for some reason. Wow.
We'll see.
Wow.
So I have to do a deep dive on it. I got some notes, so look forward to that. But
interesting. I'm very interested, but I knew this was gonna happen.
Yeah,
I knew this was gonna happen.
But what I like is really just, I really like the just the aspect, the idea of it, because we have been seeing in the last 3 years with stories with Britney Spears and her trauma with the handlers and all these people that's making money off of her, and she's not a person, she's a cog in a machine. That aspect was very clear. They're doing the same thing with Jocelyn, and that's where she falls for this guy, is because no one else is telling her the truth, and she just had a mental breakdown. She has all this trauma, so like she's easy to manipulate, and it's clear, which is a real thing. People happens to people, right? So that's a real thing. Like, people do have bad experiences. They do have mental breakdown, and then it's easy to manipulate people in that state of mind. So I'm like, if that's like the goal, we're going to have to see where that goes and how bad it gets. But this girl is always smoking a cigarette. I mean, every fucking scene, she's almost smoking a cigarette. It was bad.
Well, she's not mentally healthy.
She's not mentally healthy at all. No. But, yeah, I enjoyed it. It's the other characters. There's a lot of good characters in the background, really good actors and actresses in the background that I really enjoyed. And they made jokes a lot about it. Was like almost like the show knows itself, is self-aware of what it's doing. I just want to know, are they going to stick to that, or are they going to like change it? It's just, it got me locked in.
You got to find out.
I have to finish it. I got to finish it.
You got to find out. You let us know how that goes when this is over, but you will not tonight. You will not catch me watching that. The preview was enough to scare me away. So what do you
not like about when you?
It just looked corny. It just looked corny. The whole thing just looked bad. It just looked dumb. It's not something I want to watch for 48 minutes. I'll tell you that. But something I do want to watch, the trailer. Now this trailer already came out. But I guess the second trailer for this movie came out with a release date, which I believe is July 8th or something like that. They got this new movie coming out that was in some kind of independent film festival, which is not usually my cup of tea, because you know how that usually goes, very like artsy and stuff. But this is not like that, I don't think. This movie is called Talk to Me, and it is pretty cool because it is about. Now, I don't know in the movies like world if you could buy this. I don't know if they stole it. I don't know how they got this into their possession. But what these kids got, they're probably like college kids. They got this hand that is attached to about half an arm to the elbow probably. Now they put this hand on a table. They hold hands with it. They say talk to me, and the hand possesses them. And it's like a trend. And they all film it, like on TikTok and stuff. So it looks like it's a worldwide trend or whatever. And the hand possesses people, and I don't know what else it could do. I'm sure it could do other stuff. And then obviously it shows in the trailer that like there's 5 friends there about. All 5 of them do it, and then like the last friend does it, and then he gets like super possessed, like it won't let go of him. Then he gets really possessed, and then they're all running around, screaming around the house because the demon's trying to kill him. I think this is a great concept about how they, another viral. I always like when they do like, they do like a viral movie where they're doing kind of a viral challenge or there's some kind of challenge involved. The last one I saw that I thought was good, and everybody's gonna hate me for saying this, but I like Truth or Dare. It was a Blumhouse movie where they all went to like Mexico or something, and they do Truth or Dare, and then the Truth or Dare demon comes out and it fucking kills everybody and makes them smile and stuff. It kind of reminds me of that. So I'm very interested to see this movie. It looks like it's gonna be cool. I can't wait to see what the hand does and the possessions and what kind of deaths they're gonna have. I think it looks nice. So it's gonna come out, I think, July 8th. So everybody take a look for that. I heard rave reviews so far because I've been hearing about it for like, I don't know, 4 or 5 months, give or take, and I've only heard good things so far. It looks good to me. Check out the trailer. Now, I sent you a trailer for Bleach. Was that the anime? Are they making a movie out of the anime?
You sent me a trailer for One Piece.
One Piece, same shit. What are they doing with this?
Not the same shit. Disrespectful. One Piece is has been a project for a live action series on Netflix for a few years now, and they're finally almost ready to release it. Hopefully it's good. The creator, which is usually not the case, the Oda, he basically, Oda Senpai, he basically has been on set in Africa, making sure everything is looking the way he likes, the movements, the character dialogue. He's been like really close to the project. He didn't let anybody else just take the project and do whatever they want. He's been side by side, and in his contract supposedly that if he doesn't like the final cut and how it turns out, he can scrap it and not do it, and it won't come out.
Wow. But they released a trailer, so I'm assuming he likes what he sees.
So, well, the trailers are usually for us, the audience, to see how we react to it and everything else like that. But I currently, Oda is having eye surgery, so I'm praying for him. Because I can't get any One Piece manga chapters, for a few weeks now. So I'm not gonna be able to get anything until July. So that sucks. But he's currently having surgery. So I don't know what the production is gonna be, if it's paused right now, if he's doing anything. But I know for a fact
what do you think of the trailer?
am excited. Huh?
What do you think of the trailer?
I've seen the trailer a few times. It's the trailer is good. The trailer is good so far. I love the soundtrack. I think that the cast that they have, and I gotta remember everybody's name. And next time we talk about this, I will have everybody's names down. But I think the cast is great. I think they got a great Nami. I think they got a great Luffy. All the characters in his manga are from different countries. So I think that him finding people from those different countries to represent those characters was a brilliant idea. So I'm excited. I mean, I'm excited for that Oda is touching it, but I'm trying to make sure that I don't get my hopes up too much,
too high,
because
Is there a release date or no?
Huh?
There's a release date?
I didn't see a release date.
Okay. All right.
I didn't see a release date.
All right.
I have to check again. But I'm nervous. I'm really nervous, honestly. I'm really nervous.
Yeah.
I'm really nervous.
Well, we'll see how
but I'm
goes.
excited at the same time.
We gotta see what EJ thinks about it.
This is literally the greatest story in writing history, both comic and writing, period. So I don't want anything bad. I don't want anything to happen or go wrong with this.
Right. I'll tell you what looks good though too. We didn't talk about this yet, but we talked about it before. But the Five Nights at Freddy trailer looks pretty good.
I gotta watch that again.
They came out with the trailer. The guy that plays Stu in Scream is in it. What's his name? He plays Shaggy in Scooby Doo. Matthew Lillard is in it.
There you go.
The animatronics look badass, dude. The animatronics look good. It's coming out in October. I got no complaints with the trailer.
Really?
I'm very excited, and the best thing is it's coming to Peacock, so I don't gotta go to the theater.
Oh, so we just get to buy off of Peacock, or
you don't gotta buy. You just watch it. Just get on the cock and watch it. Everything's free.
This is gonna be exciting. This is gonna be exciting.
It's all free on the cock as long as you got a subscription. I'm on Justin's cock. I got Justin's cock and my dad's cock. I got two cocks.
I gotta get on the cock myself.
I'm on two cocks, so gotta get on Justin's cock.
Got you.
Gotta get on Justin's cock. So I'm excited for that. Not that I was gonna go to the theater anyway. I mean, I probably would have went to the theater for this one, but I don't have to now. It's gonna be on the cock. It's gonna be sick. I saw that this YouTuber named Dawka, who I watch once in a while, he does a lot of Five Nights at Freddy's content. He went to the set and he was talking about how fire it was, how dope the animatronics were, how sick it looked. And he's like the biggest Five Nights at Freddy fan ever. So if he likes it, that means it's gonna be sick.
Yeah,
that means it's gonna be sick.
It sounds like he's really giving the fans what they want. And I love that. I love works like that.
It's just gonna be interesting to see what the story's gonna be, because the story is so wild. Huh?
Is this gonna be a part of the universe? Do we know that?
Nah, we don't know anything. There was a lot of speculation, a lot of trailer breakdowns. Nobody knows anything, but the story is vague for Five Nights at Freddy anyway, so we don't even know what this is gonna be. I'm not even gonna bother speculating because I'm new to the game. I can't even throw my 2 cents in there. I can't throw my 2 cents in there. But the other day, you were not here for this because you were, I don't know where you were doing. Oh, you were at the wedding or something, right? When we went to Rochester.
Yes, I was at a wedding.
Yeah, you missed out on a good sushi place. We went to a sushi place that day.
Shout the name out, man.
I don't fucking know. I don't pay attention. Like, it's in Rochester. Like, I'm gonna go back. If I go to Rochester, I'll know like where to find it probably, but I don't remember the name of it. But we went there. It was a nice little place, and on the menu they had Japanese pumpkin tempura rolls, and I was like, "What the hell is that?" So I asked the kid working there. He was like, "Well, it's a Japanese pumpkin that obviously it's fried tempura."
Yep.
And he said a Japanese pumpkin is a green pumpkin.
Yes.
I've never heard of that.
Oh, okay.
I never seen that.
They're green.
So I had to get it. And it was good. It was basically what I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to kind of taste like a sweet potato-y type deal, like a pumpkin, and it tasted like a fucking fried pumpkin in a sushi roll. It was good. I was with it. I never seen that though. That is something I've never seen. They had a banana roll too. Like they're putting bananas in that shit, but it wasn't fried. Ooh. I don't know about that. I didn't want. That sounds
delicious.
No, a banana sushi roll.
That sounds actually really good.
I don't know. I'll try it maybe if we go next time, but I wouldn't. That was not on my list to buy. No, it was not tempura. It was regular. Fried, okay. I could see that, but I don't know. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. But when we were there, these guys came in, okay, and they tell the waiter, yeah, as soon as they sit down, we gotta be somewhere in 30 minutes. So like, can we I don't know how they put it, but they said we got to be somewhere in 30 minutes. So basically, let's make this quick. And I was like, bitch, what?
Wait, what part? Get my food? Then why
are
you sitting down?
No, they sat down and the guy's like, what do you want to drink? They're like, we need to be out of here in 30 minutes. So Like, let's speed this up.
Then why are you sitting down?
How fucking respectful can you be? You know what I would have done if I was the owner and I found that out? I would have took some fucking. I wouldn't even ask what they want. I'd be like, sure, you know what? We're gonna make that happen for you right now. I would have grabbed the plate, put a bunch of sashimi on there, some raw sushi, slid it over there. There you go. That's as quick. That's what you're gonna get for that request. You're gonna get some raw sushi. Hope you like it. We ain't rolling shit for you now because you want to be rude and disrespectful. We gotta be somewhere in 30 minutes. Go to fucking McDonald's.
Yes.
Go to a drive-thru. And the crazy part is, we were there way before them, bro. We were gone, but when we left, they were gone. They were still sitting there. They were there way past 30 minutes, I think. Like,
wow.
Because we didn't get our food, I don't think. I think we just got our food when they sat down. So we ate our food, everything chilled. We didn't rush, went to the bathroom, and left. They were still sitting there. They were still sitting there. They didn't stay no 30 minutes. And they were chatting. They were not acting like they were there for 30 minutes. They were just talking normally. It was very casual. Like, you would have thought that they would have been speeding it up.
Oh my God.
No. They were just lollygagging around. But I almost choked on my sushi roll because I was dying laughing at how disrespectful that was. I thought it was so funny how disrespectful it was. Like, how you gonna sit down?
Was it some Valley girls?
No, it was like it was like fucking lumberjacks. I thought the lumberjack convention was there. It was like, they were all like 8 feet tall white guys with beards.
Really?
I was like, what the hell? You would expect it to be like, we need to be somewhere in 30 minutes. Like, you'd expect it to be some Valley girls, but no, it was like 8 foot tall fucking giants came in.
I apologize.
And you know what's crazy is it was only us and them. So they didn't even really need to say that because there was literally nobody in front of you. You were in competition with nobody. So it wasn't like the place was packed, which would have been even crazier to say that. If the place is packed and you're like, we got to be on 30 minutes, so, let's get this going.
Lumberjack men are more privileged.
Like, what do you got to do? Go chop a tree? It was almost nightfall. You don't chop trees in the nighttime. What the hell? That was like the time when I went out with a bunch of people and we went into the restaurant and the restaurant was like, listen, like, we're about to close in like 30. And I was not like the head of this group at the time. Like, I was just like there. Yeah. And I'm thinking, I'm just looking around like, all right, so we out, right? Like, we out. And they were like,
yeah, we're going to
no, that's fine. Let's go. I was like, no, I have never ate more stressed in my life. I was looking at the menu like, I'm like, all right, okay, there you go. I forgot what I was like. Let me get eggs in this, eggs toast and like bacon or something. That was it. Everybody's like, yeah, let me get the fried shrimp. Special. Let me get like blind 3 sides. It wasn't blind people. It was not
that's the worst.
People.
That's even worse.
No, it was not a bunch of blind people. I was the only visually impaired person there. But I was eating stressed, dude. I was eating stressed. I did not like that at all. I was like, all right, we're gonna be out, right? They were like, no, we about to eat, bro.
Listen, let me tell you a story about my mother. She really, really wanted some chicken. Really wanted some chicken. And we were near 3rd Avenue. And I forget, was it this like fish and chips shop? I forgot what it was. But she really wanted, and it was like near closing time. They had like 15 minutes left. My mom walked in and said, I was like, oh, they're closing. So I start walking out like, okay, mom, they're closing. We just find something else. There's plenty of stuff open. And my mom said, no, this is the best spot for chicken. And proceeded to sit there and say, may you please, and like with the begging face, like, please give me the chicken. You can do it real fast, right? And the guy in the back is like, I mean, I can, but like, we kind of was like turning off the greaser. She's like, no, it won't take you that long to just turn it off. And then I'm like, he sees my face. You know, I can't hide my expressions. So he sees my embarrassment, like, oh my, like, they're closing. They're probably tired. Let's go. We go find another spot. And the guy, I was like, And I think because he saw my expression of embarrassment,
Like
the guy
you,
looked
you
at
were
me.
apologizing with your face. You're like,
Yes,
I'm
he said.
sorry for this.
He said, "Here you go." He's like, "You know what? Let's do it." They looked at him and his boys. Like, let's just do it.
Wow. Now, if you
They,
go
they,
somewhere like that and you're like, let
but we
me
got
get
our
it
meal
to
free
go,
though. That's the fun thing
got
about
it for
it.
free.
Yeah, we got our meal free.
Wow.
Yeah, that was interesting, and that's how I know it was because I was like, that dude
You
knew my
tell you
pain.
how bad you felt.
He knew how bad I felt. He's like, just go out, take it, enjoy your night. And I looked at him and I shook his hand. I said, "Thank you, good night. I'm sorry." He's like, "No, it's all good, brother." Like, and I just walked behind my mom with the most embarrassed face in my life.
She was happy. She was a happy woman.
Yeah.
Now, if you
She
go
also knows how
somewhere,
to
I
make me
think, and
cry.
you're like, listen, my bad. Can I get something to go? That's a different
Yes.
story than like, I'm going to sit down right now and we're going to spread out and we're going to dirty up plates. Because now you're dirtying up plates.
Yeah.
You know, you're taking up time. I mean, they were literally vacuuming while we were eating. They were, and we weren't even the worst. There was a table there that was there, looked like way before us. They had no intention on leaving. Like it was like 18 of them there. Yeah, so Johnny had baseball practice yesterday and he got hit with the ball and they were just eating nice and chill. They were lounging out like no care in the world, just enjoying the fucking birds.
Yeah.
I could not wait to get out of it. I was like, oh, thank you. I was just like,
My anxiety would have been on 100.
I think I ate like half of it and I was like, can I get a to-go box? Like, let's get the fuck out of here.
That's so funny because my thought would have been like, just put it in a go-to box.
Well, I'm
please.
already, I'm already here. They're already going to eat. So
Yeah.
I didn't even want to do all that. I'm like, let me just see if I can finish it. I've probably finished more than half. I think I only saved like a little bit of it. But yeah, when they started vacuuming, I was dying in my head. I thought it was hilarious.
Oh my God.
It was nuts. I felt like such a burden.
You know what movie we gotta watch? And I before we move on, and I'm gonna watch it, The Blackening.
That's the one we talked about months ago, right?
Yes.
But it comes out. It comes out tomorrow.
I think it already.
I think it comes out Juneteenth. No.
Does it come on Juneteenth? I gotta check the date. But I know if it's out, it's out. If it's out tomorrow, doesn't matter. It's out. But I can't wait to see that movie. I'm excited.
Let me see.
Been enjoying the trailer. So
I think because I know it comes out Juneteenth, but I wonder if it's out on the website yet.
Yeah.
Let me see.
That's what I'm really excited about.
I forgot all about it.
I didn't. So look out for that review. I'm gonna do a little quick review on that. Hopefully next episode we talk about it. But fantastic. Can't wait to see it. I already know it's gonna be good. So
The Blackening. Yeah, that's the horror movie we do. It's like the all black
that's the
cast.
horror spoof.
The all black cast, they're like in a cabin or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Comedy. I love movies. It reminds me of Haunted and scary movie. So it's been a while since we had a movie like that. So I'm excited.
Yeah, I watched a little bit of Evil Dead, but I didn't talk about it because I didn't finish it. It looked good, but I just didn't finish it.
I gotta finish that. I gotta watch it.
I probably won't finish it. So there you go. Make sure that you like this video. Make sure you subscribe if you're not subscribed. And if you want to take us out, share it to your grandmother. Make sure that if you don't want to watch us on YouTube for some reason, you got to go to the gym or something. We're on Spotify. We're on Apple. We're everywhere you need to be. Everywhere we need to be.
Let's go.
We're there.
And we're on TikTok, guys.
Yeah, sure. Peace and love. See you next time.